How's it going, my sinners? My name is Sinikle, and welcome back to yet another Umineko. So we are in episode 2, and I just want to go ahead, before we begin, thank April Umi for, again, helping me figure out my timing in these videos. She commented in my last one, saying that every chapter in episode 2 from now on is around 50 minutes to about an hour and 15. And, well, yeah, I can actually maybe properly time my videos to probably a little bit lower, around 2 hour mark. So that's actually good and helpful for me. So again, thank you, April Umi. And, yeah, and I would also like to thank everyone else commenting on my videos. I like to see all the feedback and the helpful comments. Nothing's absolutely spoilery, but you all give me hints on what's to come. So I actually really like that. And again, I'm grateful. So again, thank you. But without further ado, let me go ahead and continue from where we last left off, in which, if you don't remember, and you have not watched my previous videos, the link to the playlist is down in the description below. So go check that out, and let's go ahead and continue.
いねえな。どこに行っちまったんだろうな。
使用人室も厨房も空っぽだぜ。一体どうしちまったってんだ。
Not pleasant. Ah, shit it. Just so all you know, I literally just woke up and I'm just beginning recording, and this is not pleasant. Hearing her whine like that, oh my god. Alright. Not pleasant at all.
バトラ君、本当にローザおばさんだったのかい？まあ、俺も寝ぼけてたから自信はねえんだが、明け方にローザおばさんが入ってきて、マリアの手提げカバンを漁ってるような気がしたんだよ。俺はてっきりマリアの手提げに歯磨きのチューブでも入ってるんじゃないかなんて思って寝ぼけてて。
なんで歯磨きのチューブがマリアの手提げに入ってるんだよ。
I don't know. When people go traveling, they bring like a travel-sized toothpaste or a travel-sized toothbrush. I don't know. I mean, come on. That's more logical than anything else in a fucking handbag.
寝ぼけて夢でも見たに決まってんぜ。
Bachelor vaguely remembered Rosa entering the cousins' room. Also, when Maria woke up before the rest of them, she'd started rampaging. Rampage! Around. Saying that someone had opened the envelope she had been keeping safe. Putting two and two together, they figured out that Rosa had probably come and opened that envelope.
黄金の魔女様の封筒か。中に何が入ってたんだろ
う。わからないね。でも、あの封筒はおじい様が新書に使う後宮家の家紋の入ったものだった。親族会議と無関係なものが入っていたとは考えがたいね。
That one specifically, not entirely. Let's just say you don't want to know. Although they will find out, and more crying will probably ensue. She hadn't let anyone touch it, but yesterday Maria had shown that envelope off to Bachelor and the rest of the whole lot. So they remembered it well. God damn it. That's actually piercing my eardrums. fuck.
ジョージの兄貴の言う通りなら、相当重要なものらしいが、しかし、そんな大事なものを、どうして魔女様はマリアに渡したんだろうな。さっぱりだぜ。
Every once in a while, the refreshing morning atmosphere was completely wiped out by the sound of thunder. It was only natural. Since the moment they'd woken up, they hadn't met anyone else. It felt like only they were left, as if the mansion had become an empty husk.
おーい、誰かいないか？返事してくれよ！
Jessica called out into the hallway, and eventually an answer came back. Oh, it came from the entrance hall.
聞こえますとも。
Nanjo.
何かありましたか？
南條先生だ。よかった。この島から僕たち以外が消えてしまったわけではないようだよ。
Wasn't Nanjo with the group? I don't remember. It's been actually 2 days since last recording this, so... Shit, I don't remember. Anyway.
南條先生、おはようございます。すみませんが、うちの親たちとかどこに行ったか知りませんか？
I believe he was with the group, right?
はて、私も今起きてこちらに来たばかりですからな。
Oh no, he wasn't. That's why Rosa once mentioned during that whole Halloween party theme thing, asked someone to go get Dr. Nanjo. But there's no point because, well, they're already dead. What's the point in trying to save them? So, anyway, hi.
わかりかねますが、さて。
It was only natural. Nanjo was a guest just like the rest of them. He'd come just now to pass the time in the parlor until breakfast. Oh my god, this bitch is still crying. It's just an envelope. Come on. Maria buried her face in Nanjo's plump stomach, sobbing and crying. Aw, that's kind of cute. I don't fucking know. Nanjo could do nothing but be bewildered by this ruckus so early in the morning. You're fucking telling me I just woke up too. It's like I'm actually fucking there. It's a little creepy. Jesus Christ.
誰かかけてくるぜ。
Oh?
ジェシカ、誰か来るぞ。
Who is it? From down the hall, they could sense people running hurriedly. God damn it! Words. They saw Goda and Kennen coming towards them. Ooh. Normally, it would be disgraceful for a servant to run inside the mansion. And yet, Bachelor and the rest didn't even think to question that now. Maria's sobbing had become so unmanageable. That's quite a word for it. They wanted to ask someone, anyone, where Rosa was. But the two servants seemed to have bigger things on their minds than Jessica, who was waving at them. Goda flew into the servant room, and when Kenan noticed that Nanjo was there, he bowed and approached the doctor at a quick pace before whispering something into his ear.
何ですって？ローザさんが。
はい、ご案内いたしますので、どうかご同行お願いいたします。
わかりました。
こちらへ。
Without saying anything more than that, Kenan finally noticed Jessica and bowed to her. But he wasn't calm. He dashed back down the corridor by which he had come, followed by Nanjo. By looking at how hurried they were, Bachelor and the rest realized that yes, something bad really had happened. They saw Goda through the door to the servant room, which had been flung open. He was holding the receiver and violently pushing the hook. From that, they realized that he was trying to call a hospital or the police. In any event, He was trying to call someone because a serious emergency had occurred.
行ってみようぜ。
I would advise against that, but hey, if you do you, baby. You do you. You can gladly shut the fuck up. There was nothing in the letter, it was just a key. Shut the fuck up. They didn't know what, but something was happening. Battler and the rest had chased after Kenon and Nanjo. And then we realized Kenon-kun had called Dr. Nanjo, but he hadn't called us. Yeah, maybe that's maybe that should tell you something. So we shouldn't have gone with them. No, you shouldn't have. I wonder if Alice regretted her excess curiosity when she chased after that rabbit holding the clock. Ah, nice segue there. Well, not segue, but you all know what I mean, right? I can't think, I just woke up. Sorry. Probably not a good time to be recording, but oh well. I actually got shit to do today, so I gotta get it recorded again. Kaboom. Ow.
母さん、父さん。
Ooh. Alright. The music. What the fuck?
何があったの？
なんだよこりゃ。
It's a Halloween party.
趣味が悪いにも程があるじゃねえかよ。命を奪うならそれで十分事足りただろうがよ。なんだよこりゃ。わざわざ殺した後に椅子に座らせて腹裂いて菓子をわざわざ中に詰め込んだってのかよ。なんだってなんだってそんな悪趣味なことをしやがるんだよ。チキショウやってくれやがるぜ。最高だよ最高だよ。うわ
皆さんは外へ出られた方がいい。こんな姿を皆さんに見せたいなどと彼らが思うわけがありません。
Nanjo told the children to go outside, but no one listened.
ローザさん、皆さんに言ってください。
It's already too late. It's already too late. They saw everything, so just let them be. Let them cry out their sorrows and shit, you know?
こんなもの見続けてはどこになる。
Rosa regretted her own carelessness. She should have realized that the children would eventually come here. She should have quickly locked up instead of standing around and stunned. So the children had come here. They had seen it. Surely at this very moment, they were having a sight burned into their eyes. That was far more grotesque than the shocking meal Rosa had witnessed in her youth. While she hugged Maria, she seemed to be too shocked to show any emotion at this gruesome scene. Rosa cried for them and their parents. The four groaning and crying voices, their sadness continued to echo in a place that should have known God's love.
クソ野郎が。
Oh, what the fuck is this? It's... Oh, okay.
またかよ。またこんな殺人を。しかも 今度もやたらと凝った最高にふざけた殺し方をしやがって。
Speaking to Beatrice directly, huh? Yep.
わらわはそんな嘆きより感謝の言葉が聞きたかったぞ。
感謝感謝と言ったがこのクソババア。
Oh God, you old bitch.
てめえ耳がいかれてやがるってんなら俺が両の耳を引き裂いてよく聞こえるようにしてやるぜ。
Damn.
なんで俺がこの最高にいかれた殺し方にありがとうございますベアトリーチェ様なんて言わなければならねえんだ。ぶっ殺してやる。
前回のゲームで
Oh God. Oh, that face. Not even a mother could love that.
お前は自分の親の死に顔が見られないと嘆いたな。だから残したぞ。
Damn. What a cold bitch. Wait, I want to see something. Oh my God. No, seriously? Come on. Oh God. Oh, he had it worse. Oh no, she did. Oh God. You reap what you sow, bitch. What? I didn't say anything. Anyway, yeah, pause and read if you haven't read that. There you go.
しっかり残した。よく拝んでおけ。間違いなく父親たちが殺されたことを。
そうかよ。そいつはサービス満点だぜ。気に入った。
Words, but not being read. I swore I'd plow your face after I choked the life out of you. But I'll take that back now. I'll rip out your guts instead.
感情に任せて思考を止めるな。
I'm sorry. Wait, did I read that right? I swore I'd plow your face after I took the life out of you. That can be taken out of context if you have a very dirty mind, like I do. Alright. Anyway, yeah, continuing on.
すでにわらわのゲームは始まっておるのだぞ。わらわは今回は綺麗に死体を残すことに決めた。
Oh, gee, thank you.
なぜだかわかるか？前回のゲームでそなたがわらわの存在を否定するとき、こう考えて否定したであろう。顔面が潰され、遺体の身元が確認できない。だから身代わりの死体を用意してアリバイを作った可能性が否定できない。その可能性が排除できない限り、人間犯人説は維持できる。
なんだと？
さあバトラー、南條に検視を任せてよいのか？ミステリーの古典では検視の医者がグルというのが伝統なのだろう。なら南條に検視を任せるな。そなたが自らするがよい。
Oh, God, you sick, sick bitch.
間違いなく6人の死体が当人で、死んだふりなどでなく本当に死んでいることを十分に確認するがいい。お前の父親が母親が腹を裂かれて臓物を引きずり出されて殺されていることを、腹に手を入れてその手触りで確認するがいい。
泣かねえ。ちくしょうちくしょう、泣かねえぞ俺は。
Batsler suddenly yelled. His tears were still dripping down, but as though scolding himself for being a sissy, He slapped his face hard several times with both hands. Even so, the tears still wouldn't stop. However, he felt a hot blaze in both his eyes.
これだけの上等を決めやがった野郎に借りはがっちり返させていただくぜ。なら泣く時じゃねえ、自分のすべきことを考えろ。ああ、ダメだぜ、全然ダメだ。涙を流す暇があったら考えろ。涙腺なんか緩ませる時じゃねえ。
Rather than genuine anger, maybe it was more of an evasive anger to blot out his sadness. However, it gave a little courage to George and Jessica, who'd been crushed by the sadness.
そうだね。僕たちが泣いても起こってしまった現実は変わらない。
じゃあどうすりゃいいんだ。私は父さんと母さんのために何をすればいいんだよ。
ローザ様、戻りました。
郷田さん、警察はどうでしたか。対応の指示はいつ頃来られそうだと言っていましたか。
それが電話が故障のようでして、非常用の無線機も試してはみたのですが、その天候のせいでしょうか、こちらも通じず。
なんですって。じゃあ警察に連絡がつかないということなの。あいつだ。あいつが電話線とかに細工して警察に電話ができないようにしたんだ。
When she heard that the phones had broken down, Jessica immediately decided that it was the work of that mysterious guest. Her eyes were bright red after so much crying, and they began to grow even redder with rage.
もう議論の余地なんかねえぜ。全てが分かってる。そうだと分かる。父さんと母さんを殺したのは誰だ。決まってるぜ、あいつだ。昨日来たとかいう魔女様に決まってる。襟首ひねり上げてやるぜ。チクショーチクショーチクショー。ジェシカちゃん、お待ちなさい。郷田さん、カノ君、行って。
はい。お嬢様、お待ちを。
Covering her uncontrollable sadness with anger, Jessica ran outside, torn apart by emotion. Thinking about it hastily, maybe the mystery guest who'd arrived yesterday, Beatrice, was suspicious. However, in that instant, there was absolutely no proof that she was the culprit. At this moment, she was just another guest, no more no less. So Rosa, making an adult decision, was forced to stop Jessica in her rash and rampage. Goda and Cannon picked up on this immediately and chased after her.
誰にも招かれなかった客人、ベアトリーチェが犯人なんだろうか。
ジェシカの気持ちもわかる。そう思い込みたい気持ちは俺に誰でもいいから犯人ってことにして横っ面をぶっ飛ばしてやりたい気持ちがある。だがその前にはっきりと理解する必要がある。ベアトリーチェってのは何者なんだ。俺は顔すら見てねえぜ。
顔ならお屋敷に大きな肖像画で飾られてたよ。あれだけ見てまだ覚えられないのかな。
なんだよマリアン、こんな状況で何がおかしいよ。
ベアトリーチェは魔女なんだよ。そして黄金鏡の扉を開くための儀式がいよいよ始まったの。この6人はその生贄なんだよ。さあさあ始まるよ、魔女の宴が。今宵はハロウィン。魔女たちが今こそ祝い集う。
マリア、その気持ち悪い声で笑うのをやめなさいっていつも言ってるでしょ。
The crisp sound of Rosa slapping Maria's cheek echoed throughout the high-ceilinged chapel. Slap! Kapew! Alright, only 25 minutes in. Damn. Ever since it started raining yesterday. No, ever since the island was swallowed by the typhoon, I felt as though something was wrong. It was bright and sunny when I arrived on Rokkenjima, but since I'd gotten up early and was sleepy, I took a nap. When I woke up, it had already started raining, and ever since that time, suddenly a mysterious visitor calling herself the Golden Witch Beatrice arrived, and it felt like I was sinking bit by bit into a bizarre world. What the heck happened while I was napping? Am I supposed to believe this island was sealed off inside a different world where common sense doesn't apply? Who is this person called Beatrice? Is some unknown person trying to involve themselves with the inheritance problem, just like our parents were freaking out about at dinner last night? Or is the or is the culprit this witch from the golden... fucking my ass. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's not a good idea to start this after just waking up. Fuck. Oh well, too late. Or is the culprit this witch from the Legend of the Gold, just like Maria said? There we go. Even if we set Jessica's temper aside, given the circumstances, it's probably safe to say that this visitor person is the most suspicious. But we mustn't make up our minds based on that alone. I am gonna take a short break. Holy fuck. Alright, I am back, but I don't remember if I read this, so I'm gonna go ahead and read it again. But we mustn't make up our minds based on that alone. It's useless, it's all useless. I smacked my face with both hands again, cooling off my brains before they overloaded, actually. Even though it might have been a wasted effort.
これはおじい様の封筒。
On a tray piled up with sweets that decorated the table, George Aniki found a Western envelope that had the Ushiromiya family crest done on it in gold leaf. And it was unopened.
ってことは、それは俺たち宛てってことじゃねえのか。親父たちが読んだものだったなら開封されてるはずだぜ。
その推理は正解のようだよ。書いてある。残されし者たちへって書いてあるよ。
それは犯人が残した手紙なの。中身。
兄貴、開けようぜ。
After nodding silently, George Aniki broke the seal. A folded letter came out.
読むよ。ロッケン島へようこそ。後宮家の皆様方。私は金蔵様にお仕えしております。当家顧問錬金術師のベアトリーチェと申します。
That letter really was a joke. This Beatrice, who called herself the family alchemist, had announced that she was collecting the gold she'd lent grandfather, along with interest. And that interest was everything grandfather had created. Since this tragedy was right before our eyes as this paragraph was being read out loud, it clearly wasn't referring just to the wealth that grandfather had built up. It was literal. Everything that grandfather had created. In other words, all of grandfather's descendants were included in the interest.
ふざけやがって。なんてめちゃくちゃな契約だ。黄金の利子は命だってのかよ。そんなのまるで悪魔の契約じゃねえかよ。それで魔女気取りってわけか。はっ、 笑わせやがるぜ。
特別条項。ただし、隠された契約の黄金を暴いた者が現れた時、ベアトリーチェはこの権利を全て永遠に放棄しなければならない。黄金の隠し場所については、すでに金蔵様が私の肖像画の下に碑文にて公示されております。つまりこういうことだね。もしこの殺人が李氏の回収行為だというなら、それを止める条件としておじい様に与えた隠し黄金を探し出してみろと。そしてその秘密は例の肖像画の碑文に隠されているとも言ってる。
つまりこいつは魔女様の挑戦状ってわけか。黄金の隠し場所を記した暗号文を解けるものなら解いてみろと。そしてそれができなきゃ李氏の回収をこの後も着々と進めていきますと、そう言ってぶっ殺してやる。上等だ。
Sorry.
バトラ君、これ
The table was covered with sweets. So even though those things were right out in the open, we just assumed they were sweets too. I mean, come on. You see them a lot, right? You know, those boxes of chocolate shaped like gold ingots. Ugh.
こりゃお菓子の箱じゃねえぞ。
It's the real thing, bye-bye.
本物だ。こりゃ本物の金塊だ。
片翼のわしの紋章が刻印されてる。前に母さんが話してたのを聞いた。これはおじい様の黄金伝説の金塊だよ。
Gold ingots, weighing a full 10 kilograms. A whole 3 of them were piled up in the very center of the table. So basically she's saying, yeah, it's real, so have fun. It was where a cake would be placed if it was a birthday party. Yay! In other words, this was without a doubt the birthday cake of the party known as the family conference.
これが本当に純度49のインゴットだったなら、6000万円くらいの価値はある。
バカ野郎。安すぎる。俺たちの親が6人も殺されて、そこに積まれた黄金がたったの6000万円だと。バカにするんじゃね
え。さあ始まったね、ベアトリーチェ。どうせこの謎は誰にも解けないよ。だから絶対にベアとの勝ち。早く黄金鏡への扉を開いて、そしてマリアを連れてって。
You bitch. Wait, what the fuck? Hello? Did it move at all? I didn't see it. The fuck? The hell? What?
お嬢様、どうか気をお静めください。
How dare you strike me? What?
誰が犯人かはまだわかりませんぞ。
Oh, we all know who it is.
それにベアトリーチェ様は親方様の大切な賓客です。
だからなんだってんだ。本人の胸ぐらひねり上げてやれば白状するに決まってるぜ。
What kind of fucking logic is that? Grab her by the collar, she'll definitely confess. It's the only way.
目を見ればわかるんだよ。私が見破ってやる。何が魔女だ、ベアトリーチェだ。 化けの皮を剥いでやる。
Jessica never stopped moving. Goda and Kennen chased after her, doing their best to convince her to stop, but Jessica never lent them an ear. Eventually, the witch's VIP room came into view. This VIP room was always sealed and never used. No matter what kind of guest came, Kinzo, sorry, goddammit, I need to break that habit. Kinzo, I want to say ow, fuck. Kinzo wouldn't let them in there. Oh my god. And yet, the servants were always made to clean this room, so that it could be used at any time. So the servants had started calling this room the witch's VIP room, after their second shapeless master. Jessica knew about this too, and she couldn't forgive the arrogance of the one who called herself a witch by staying in that room. The Golden Witch was just a fairy tale. Come on, a witch? Come on. To Jessica, she was nothing more or less than the murderer who had brutally killed her parents. Question her, hear her pitiful excuses, make her splutter in pain, gasp in anguish. No matter how hard she pretends to be a witch, I'll teach her that she's just a stinking sweaty human. Oh my god, yeah. What? Oh shit. As Jessica yelled with all of her strength, she hit the door to the VIP room. Oh my god. Oh my god. It definitely wasn't a knock. That sound was the beating of her anger's hammer. Oh my god. It's hammer time. Okay. As if she was determined to break the door down if it wasn't opened.
開けろよ、ベアトリーチェ。出てこい。聞こえてるんだろ。ここを開けろ。
There was no answer. Jessica grabbed the doorknob without any reservation, but she felt the resistance of the lock. She turned around to look at the two servants and spoke.
ここマスターキーで開くんでしょ。開けて。
お嬢様、
Shut up.
それは大変な失礼に当たります。
You heard her. Open the damn door. Although Goda was flustered, he still tried to somehow calm Jessica's anger. After hanging his head silently for a while, Kennen pulled a master key from his jacket pocket.
カーノンさん、いいんですか？
もしおられたなら無礼になるのは承知です。それにもしベアトリーチェ様が何の関係もないというなら、それを僕たちに釈明して納得させればいい。
そうだぜ、その通りだ。借りるぜ。
Jessica snatched the master key from Kennen's hand and violently shoved it into the keyhole. Oh yeah, you shove it in there, alright. What? Immediately there was a small sound and she felt the lock click. Then, without asking permission, she flung the door open. Yeah, just flung it.
ベアトリーチェ、どこだ。出てこい。
Jessica rudely stepped into the room. The witch wasn't anywhere to be seen.
くそったね。いねえぜ。どこ行きやがった。
お姿がありませんね。
Jessica, thinking she might be hiding somewhere inside the room, peeked behind the curtains and under the bed, but she couldn't find anyone. However, there definitely were signs that the bed had been used. And though it was only a vague sense, the atmosphere in the room felt a little soft. It wasn't the hard atmosphere of the place normally devoid of people, like the chapel. You could definitely tell that someone had spent the night in this room, but she could not be seen. In reality, neither Jessica nor Goda had met Beatrice. They had only been told by those who had met her that she looked like a double of the character in that portrait, so they were doubtful about what her face really looked like. However, Kennen alone had met her. He understood what kind of being that witch was, what kind of personality she had, So he knew that forcing their way in there in search of her definitely wouldn't work out. She must be watching us bitterly flail about in vain from somewhere, sneering at us. She's that kind of person. Because he was looking at things that way, Kenan was the first to find it. The other two were concentrating on finding the shadow of the person, so they hadn't noticed. Near a water jug on a side table, there was a single sheet of letter paper. On it was a short message, and nearby was a fountain pen, which had probably been used to write it. Kenan had already come to understand the witch. After finding the corpses, they had been overcome by rage and barged in here, only to find no one. So of course the witch would mock them. You can't mock someone unless they know they're being mocked. So in other words, that's what this must be.
お嬢様、
Yeah, goddamn.
ここに何か書かれています。
So what does it say?
書かれてるってなんだ。
Jessica dashed over and violently snatched a piece of paper away. She probably wasn't trying to be violent. She just couldn't control her strength right now.
なんだと。なめやがって。
What does it say? As soon as she read the message, Jessica went into a wild rage. Rampage! Crumpled the paper up and threw it. What the fuck? Did I hear broken glass? Then she grabbed a light stand by the bedside and violently swung it around, mercilessly hitting the walls and furniture with it. And apparently glass, because I definitely heard a broken sheet of glass. The light bulbs all... Oh, okay. That answers that. The light bulbs all shattered at once, and then the fragments were scattered across the room.
お嬢様、気をお沈めください。お怪我をなさいます。
離せよ。ちくしょう、ちくしょう。出てきやがれ、ベアトリーチェ。よくも父さんと母さんを。
What did the fucking thing say?
そんなに私が怖いかよ。
The fuck?
殺してやる。殺してやる。ぶっ殺してやるから姿を現しやがれ。だから離せって言ってんだろ。くそー。
This was written on the paper.
私がぬくぬくとここであなたが飛び込んでくるのを待ちぼうけるとでも知的な夜に粗暴なるあなたは似合わない。こんな間抜けに育てた親はどんな顔？
Wow. Wow, Jesus Christ.
見たよ。本当にそっくりな間抜け面。今はお菓子の国でお腹いっぱい。
Oh, fuck. Wow, Jesus Christ. What the fuck? How? Oh my god, 44 minutes in and this shit. Oh my god. Oh, this is a one hell of an episode, Jesus Christ. It was the sort of thing that witch would write. It meant that she'd predicted that one of the children who'd lost their parents would come running in here. If she's hiding somewhere in this room, she must be rolling around laughing now. Oh my god, Raffle! Rolling on the floor laughing. Okay, what? The witch was that kind of person. She sneered at people's misfortune, using it to stave off the boredom of 1,000 years.
これはお渡しください。お怪我をなさいますと申し上げております。
離せって言ってんだよ。くそくそ。
Goda snatched away the light stand Jessica had been holding. After all, if she kept swinging it around, she might end up smashing it against something, which could cause serious injury. To Goda's eyes, Jessica probably looked mad with rage, burning herself up with the flames of anger. But Kenan's eyes saw it differently. Those were probably tears of sadness, hidden by rage. So, when the light stand was taken from Jessica, when she started crying on the floor, scratching at the carpet almost as though she was groveling. Goda was surprised, but Ken was not. Of course, she had lost her means of crying by lashing out in rage. Considering that she was the daughter of the Ushiromiya head family, she was in a very shabby state. She scratched the carpet with her fingernails, and even her feet were scratching. What the fuck? Jessica cried very, very hard, because if she didn't, her rage would start building up again, and swallow her up. But over and over again, she remembered that humiliating message. I can only imagine what the parents who raised you to be such a moron must have looked like. Ah, right. I saw them, and they looked just as moronic as you. Now their bellies are full in the land of sweets. Atta girl. Hell yeah. Oh shit. Somebody get the thing. As Jessica cried and screamed, she triggered an asthma attack. The servants watching over her hurriedly ran up to her and rubbed her back, but that only provoked Jessica's wrath. Calm the fuck down. Yeah, but we don't need you dying in the process, bitch. Oh, for God's sakes. Jessica got up unsteadily, and as her asthma continued, she went out into the hallway. Go fucking get it, Jesus Christ. Kenon had noticed. Goda, who was vastly separated from her in age, probably couldn't sense the tears in Jessica's heart. Kenon, who had noticed, had to be the one to support her.
Kanon-san, いいのですか?
今のお嬢様には涙を流す時間も必要なのだと思います。ご両親のあんな死に方を目の当たりにしては。
そうですね。
Goda also understood. And he knew that Jessica and Kenon also shared a vague relationship with each other. So he understood everything and left it to Kenon.
わかりました。
Fantastic.
私はローザ様のところへ戻ります。お嬢様をくれぐれもよろしくお願いしますよ。
はい、お任せを。
Kenon's voice was frail, but he nodded firmly. After looking at his eyes, Goda nodded firmly as well. Goda was a veteran with many years behind him. He'd seen a great number of people in his life, so he knew the vigorous sparkle that could be found in the eyes of those who possessed self-control. He had surely seen that in Kenon's eyes. So, he would leave this to Canon. When you think about it, maybe this was the first time Goda had ever trusted Canon and relied on him for a job. Jessica, still suffering from her asthma, seemed to be heading towards her room, though she kept leaning against the wall. Canon followed her wordlessly. If she had asked for a hand, he would have leapt forward and supported her. But until Jessica did ask for that, he chose to hide himself, watching over her from a distance, where he could come to her rescue at any time. When people feel their hearts are about to explode from sadness, and want to have someone by their sides, you can bet 10 billion of them would want to turn around and find someone in the place Canon now stood. But he watched over Jessica from behind. Then finally she doubled over in front of the door to her room. The asthma attack had stolen all her strength, and her thoughts had gotten hazy from the lack of oxygen, making it impossible even to stand up again. But right then, Jessica didn't think she wanted someone to lend a hand. She still hadn't been able to overcome the flames of anger. Even if someone had offered her a hand with good intentions, Jessica would have wanted to tear it off right then. She knew how unfair that would be, so she definitely wouldn't ask for help until she overcame the fiery anger burning inside. Jessica had probably lost the willpower even to call for help, but Kenan heard it. He definitely heard it. Kenan definitely heard that voiceless call for help, one shared by miserable grievers the world around. An endless scream that no one ever seems to hear. Kenan quietly knelt by Jessica's side and wordlessly offered her a shoulder. Though Jessica kept coughing painfully, she accepted it, unlocked the door to her room, and entered.
こちらへ。今、お薬をご用意します。
Jessica often said that when her asthma got serious enough, it hurt so bad that it felt like she'd vomit up her whole stomach. Her face was pale and her gaze wavered. And yet the coughing continued. Even so, her sadness was probably even stronger. After having her sit on the bed, Kenan took the bronchodilator from a cute little basket on a nearby side table and handed it to her. Jessica sometimes forgot to take her medicine with her. Whenever this seemed to have happened, Kenan would take notice and secretly carry around the inhaler from the first aid kit in the servant room, but he hadn't done so today. He scolded himself as though wondering how he could call himself furniture after failing to bring it with him on a day like this. Then he remembered the day when he'd used that word and somehow betrayed Jessica's feelings. It jarred Kenan's heart, but he felt it would be indiscreet to think about something like that, considering how Jessica felt now. And he locked it up inside the depths of his heart. When she inhaled her medicine, Jessica's wild breathing calmed down a bit, and she was finally able to regain her posture. Composure? There we go. But she'd lost too much strength and willpower to get up from the bed.
大丈夫ですか、お嬢様。
私は大丈夫だぜ。父さんと母さんはダメだけど、私はもうちょっとなきゃ大丈夫だぜ。
Kenan regretted his poor choice of words. Did he really say, "Are you all right?" to her? Was he really that clueless of a pain in her heart? That was what made him furniture. This was why he couldn't become human.
廊下におります。ご用がありましたら、すぐにお呼びください。
Canon understood that she still needed some time to cry alone. He told her to call him at any time, bowed and tried to leave the room. Don't know why I said to call him, that's weird.
何か
Stay with me, please. Come on, say it, bitch. Jessica had spoken up as though she wanted him to stop, so Canon had stopped. If she asks it, I'll do anything I can to help her. Right now, I'll become even a cane or a chair if it would help ease the pain in her heart. If by doing that, I could make up the pain I dealt to her heart on that day. Huh? For a while, Jessica stared into Canon's eyes. Oh shit, is it gonna go down? Is it gonna go? It was as though her reason for stopping him was something she couldn't put into words. For a while, neither spoke. Jessica broke that silence with a small voice.
ごめん。なんでもないぜ。
Damn, you can barely hear that. I mean, I know they said small voice, but, I mean, come on. Oh, Jesus Christ.
しばらく一人になりたいって。ロザおばさんに伝えてくれるかな。
一人にはしません。あなたを僕は一人にしない。
Hell yeah.
だから廊下にいます。
Oh, come on. That's not the same. Stay beside her, damn it.
いつでも
Ah, son of a bitch.
呼んでください。
For just an instant, it looked like some kind of hope had flooded into Jessica's eyes. But it was very faint, and disappeared like the first snow on the surface of a river.
ありがとな。しばらくだけ。一人で泣かせてくれ。
はい。
I thought she was done because she paused. Son of a bitch, these pauses, I hate them.
失礼します。
Canon bowed once again and closed the door. Oofa. He'd thought those words of his would give her some courage. But now, it felt as though they'd actually hurt her for some reason. Why? He didn't know. Surely that was because he was furniture. That was why he couldn't grasp human sadness even now. As Canon repeatedly questioned himself, he walked down the corridor. He felt like the window at the corridor's end was coolly calling to him. Why?
僕はやっぱり家具でしかないのか。
It was still pouring outside, a dark gray world. Even on days like this, Shannon would surely see the ocean and know that it was blue. But to my eyes, even if it cleared up, I would only see gray. Until I can understand the blue of the ocean, I'll be nothing but furniture imitating a person.
本当に女心のわからぬやつよ。ああいう時は黙ってそばにいるのが正解だ。だからゆえに貴様は家具なのよ。
貴様
There shouldn't have been any trace of human life in this corridor. It had been an empty corridor filled with frigid air. But those scoffing words approached Canon from behind. When he turned around, he saw that witch. That witch who hadn't shown herself when Jessica had searched for her with a rage bordering on madness. And who had left that sneering letter to toy with Jessica.
女の傷つけ方は3つある。特別にわらわが教えてやろう。一つは刃物で傷つける。一つは心で傷つける。そして最後が一番難しく、一番効果的に傷つけられる。なのに意識せずして傷つけられる。わかるか？
わかるわけもないし、知りたくもない。
期待を裏切る。だ。女ほど夢見がちな生き物はいない。勝手に夢を見、勝手に傷つく。お前のような距離の男が一番女を傷つける。わかるまいな、貴様には。どれほどジェシカを傷つけてきたか、全く考えが及んでいまい。家具だから。
お前のたわごとに付き合う気は毛頭ない。僕を嘲笑うためだけに姿を現したというのか。
うぬぼれるな、家具。貴様ごとき嘲笑うにも足りぬわ。しかしそなたも一人ではそれに値しなくても、二人揃えば十分に足りる。若々しき男女の悲運を笑う喜びは何度繰り返しても飽きぬのでな。
なんだと。まさか貴様、お嬢様を。
第二の晩の生贄に寄り添う二人が必要なのでな。
No, Beatrice. I'm not liking your faces today. I'm not liking them.
お前たち二人は実に都合が良い。
待て、勘違いするな。僕はお嬢様とそういう関係じゃない。第二の番の生贄にはならない。
だからお前はジェシカを傷つける。だからお前は人間になれぬ。ならばよいだろう。貴様がジェシカを思い人と認めぬならば、それを受け入れてもよい。だがジェシカは殺す。
なぜ？
このバカが決まっておろうが。
Oh,
殺
God.
したらそなたが歪めるだろう。その表情が楽しいからの他に何の理由が必要なのか。
I know what face I'm using for a thumbnail.
儀式に従い、わらわは気まぐれに13人を生贄とする。だがそれ以上殺してはならないとの決まりはない。わらわが楽しければ幾人でも殺す。だから殺す。わらわを思いっきり笑わせてみせろよ。カグカノン。
At that time, Canon definitely heard Jessica scream. The fuck? When he blinked and looked down the corridor, the witch who'd supposedly been there so nonchalantly just a second ago was gone. At that moment, he was just standing there all alone in the corridor, doing nothing. But the person he wanted to protect was asking for help from far away in that direction. which was obvious what he should do. It wasn't logical. It was an electric reflex. Without a trace of hesitation or distraction, there was a person he wanted to protect, and she was asking for help. And at that moment, he genuinely wanted to, Fuck! I'm trying to read as fast as I could, but that fucking flipped me up. And at that moment, he genuinely wanted the person by her side to be him. When he flew into Jessica's room, the scene that greeted his eyes was a bizarre one. The room had become a fantastical world, where a blizzard of gold-colored specks danced, almost as though gold leaf had been scattered inside a snow globe. No, that's not it. I've seen this spectacle before. This isn't gold leaf. It's countless golden butterflies, Beatrice's minions. Jessica was surrounded by countless butterflies, waving her hands around, trying frantically to drive them away. This is very odd and new. Okay. It was so fucking weird. Oh god, what's gonna happen to her? Kanon rushed towards Jessica and violently brushed a cloud of butterflies away. The butterflies, which were sickening despite their beauty, surrounded Jessica's face, trying to crawl in through her mouth and nose. What the living actual fuck? Jessica choked violently, almost as though the butterflies were triggering an asthma attack, mocking her. Fuck. Oh shit. But when Kanon ran towards her, the butterfly stopped attacking and began to dance an elegant rondo. Oh, look at that! Rondo with the witch. Okay. Around the pair. Oh god, what's gonna happen?
大丈夫。僕の目の黒いうちは、あなたに誰の指一本触れさせたりするものか。出てこい。ベアトリーチェ、これで満足か!
As he stood guard in front of Jessica, who was using her inhaler and seemed to be in pain, Kanon yelled into the empty air. And when he did, the empty air did indeed laugh back, satisfied. Then she showed herself. It wasn't in response to Kanon's demand. It was obviously because appearing and sneering would bring them even more humiliation. And plus, it was more fun!
これで全ては筋書き通りよ。今やそなたは草上の恋よな。いや、二人が揃ったのだから、カモとネギと呼ぶべきか。
お前、ベアトリーチェ。
お下がりください。お嬢様、僕が守る。
姫に騎士が揃わば魔女が現れるのは必然よ。どれ、金蔵の家具がどの程度の力を持つか見せてもらおうではないか。
She snapped her fingers with a piercing sound. When she did, a blizzard of gold butterflies was stirred up, and they began to form a small mountain as they whirled around in a circle. It was just like the swirling of a cold, wintry wind that builds up a mountain of leaves. The fuck? From that mound of gold, a hand sprouted and it appeared, as though a resident of the world below was crawling up from beneath the ground.
何これ。
The fuck?
なんだよこれ。
Jessica couldn't comprehend what she was seeing right now, and her mouth kept flapping open and closed. It was the bite of Wisdom. Yes, Wisdom. Y'all know Wisdom, right? Fuck my ass. It was the bite of wisdom. There we go. Seen in those trying to understand something incomprehensible. Oh, fucking beefy boy. Hello. That thing crawling up was probably an attendant who served the witch. It appeared to be wearing a uniform suitable for one who served, but its face was wrong. It looked strange. It was covered with pitch black hair, breathed rotten breath, and its eyes were filled with the same strange subterranean glow as lava. And, to symbolize its non-human status, it had 2 horns. It was the figure of a goat-faced attendant who served the witch. By now, Jessica had no idea what she should say. All this happening in front of her couldn't be explained with common sense, and she couldn't do anything except open and close her mouth. Jessica hadn't realized. She hadn't realized that this island had already been cut off from the rules of our world. But there was some things even she could understand. This goat attendant served the witch and was after her life. And apparently the witch had already given it the order. She was looking at Kanon with an expectant gaze. You expect that to go after that and actually win a fight? Yeah, hell to the fucking no, 1,000 times over. Nah. She looked at him with an expectant and therefore a challenging gaze, as though asking him how he intended to protect this maiden. Bitch, I'm out! No. Though the attendant had looked especially bestial while crawling to its feet. You could see in the way it carried itself that it possessed more than enough grace to be worthy of serving the Golden Witch. And you could tell that it was overflowing with the joy of furniture, wanting to meet its master's expectations.
見せてもらおうではないか。
Go boy, you might want move one step over. No? Okay, sorry.
金蔵の家具の力を。今度は間違えるな。家具であることを忘れるな。この後に及んで人間のふりを続けるのなら、死ぬのはお前だけでは済まぬぞ。
The goat attendant made what seemed to be a silent, respectful bow. Was it directed at its master, or was it offered to Kanon, its opponent? Then on the attendant's hand, a blade of wicked malice appeared. Fuck my eardrums.
なんだよそれ。
Jessica had been unable to understand what was happening before her eyes for a while now. All she understood was that this glow in front of her existed for the purpose of ending her life. And right now, that was enough. Kanon spoke quietly to Jessica, who was hiding behind his back.
お嬢様、壁に下がっていてください。背中は決して壁から離さないように。
姫君はおとなしく騎士殿の背中に隠れているがいい。自らの命を男に守らせる醍醐味でも存分に味わえばよい。さあ、カノン、お前の刃を見せてみよ。
the fucking fuck? Okay. Okay. What the fuck is this? What the literal fuck is this? Oh my god, what?
美しい。
God damn it. What the fuck is this stupid shit? It's not stupid, but it's oh god, what the fuck is this?
金蔵は家具を生み出すことに関してだけはわらわの足元に及ぶやもしれぬ。
こんなものバラの手入れにも使えない。
カノン君、それは。
見せたくなかった。
よくぞ抜いたぞ。思いを寄せる女の前で己が人間以下の存在であることを晒した気分はどんなものよ。
黙れ。
憤怒で己を焦がしているくせに冷静を装うか。なるほど。真に熱き炎は青く静かだという。今のそなたがそうだというのか。
僕の力でお前を殺すことなどできるわけもない。お前は月、石つぶてを投げたとて月を砕くことなどできるわけもない。だがお前は権限するために水面にその姿を映す。水面に石つぶてを投じれば一時月を乱すこともできるかもしれない。しかし月を砕くことなど至らない。だから僕はこの命尽きるまでお前の映る水面を叩き続けてやる。
気に入ったぞカノン。始めろカグども。
Am I having a stroke? What the fuck is this shit?
Oh.
What the fuck is this fucking stupid shit, man? What the fuck? Oh god. I was not expecting this. What the fuck? I am like so close to like I can't even speak.
美しい奇跡だ。
Oh god. How far are we in? Hour 19. Fantastic. The witch's words of admiration broke the silence, and for just an instant they broke Jessica's fuck my throat. Paralysis. Paralysis. I read that wrong. I'm so sorry.
私は夢を見てるの。
Basically paralyzed. Yeah. Think.
来い。
I don't do English well. Well, actually, I just don't do words well. That's a problem.
魔女の家具め、元来た地獄へ叩き落としてやる。
Oh, fuck. Splooge. What? Oh, yes. Go ahead. Continue your fight. Go ahead. Your whatever the fuck this is. Jesus Christ. Am I gonna have to put a warning for people who are sensitive to flashes? Because that's a strand of red had been left on Canon's cheek. The witch saw this and grinned broadly. That'd be good.
勘が戻らぬことを言い訳につぶやいてもよいぞ。
カノン君、しっかり。
Yeah, I think he's fucked. I'm just gonna say this. I don't know.
大丈夫。僕はまだ死なない。
Where the fuck is everyone? Whoa! What the fuck was that? Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right. The curve drawn by the goat attendant's blade drew a large arc in empty space. Kenon wasn't there. He was behind it. What the fuck?
先に帰りて。主の帰りを待つがいい。
What the fuck?
行け。
Oh, fuck. If this battle was drawing sparkling curves, was chess, then Kenon coming from behind was check. And press and press and press and press. Use 7 moves and make it mate. Excuse me? Perhaps the goat attendant hadn't even been granted the ability to go into death throes. As its knees buckled and it fell over, it broke into a bunch of gold butterflies with a pop. So there was no sound of it hitting the ground. Even those unable to understand this battle would surely realize that Kenon had been magnificent. Oh my god.
ハンドメイドには勝てぬか。そこまで見下げたものではないらしい。
次はお前だ。ベアトリーチェ
！The instant Kenon's blade sliced diagonally through the witch's form like a knife through butter, she turned gold and burst. She scattered into several thousand gold butterflies, and for just an instant, the room was filled with the color of twilight. It was just as Kenon himself had said. Slicing Beatrice was just the same as slicing the surface of the water where the moon was reflected. The witch's form, with an ordinary expression on its face, as though she'd been there the whole time, was right behind Kenon.
十分に面白い見せ物であったぞ。それに免じ見逃してやろうかと思ったが、今の無礼で気が変わった。
Come on, Beatrice. He won fair and square.
嘘をつくな。お前にお嬢様を殺させはしない。たとえそれが無理でも、僕より先に殺させはしない。
お前にはそれすらできぬわ。喋るな家具が、無口であれ家具が、身の程を知れ家具が。
カノン君は家具なんかじゃない。
Jessica, shut your mouth.
ほう、なぜそう言えるのか。
理由なんかいらない。カノン君はカノン君だよ。うん、本当の名前は別にあるけれど、それでも名前は家具じゃない。カノン君にはカノン君の生き方がある。それはとても高潔なもので、自らが決めるもの。家具だから意見しちゃいけないとか、家具だから自分の人生を持っちゃいけないとか、そんなのないよ。
お嬢様、あいつを挑発してはいけません。
うん、はっきり言っておくぜ。カノン君は家具じゃない。人間だよ。どうして？カノン君は 自分の意志で私を助けに駆けつけてくれた。そして恐ろしい魔女であるあんたの前に立ちはだかってくれた。私を見捨てることなんていくらでもできただろうに、そうしなかった。自己犠牲は人間だけが持つ高潔な精神だ。だからカノン君は人間なんだ。だから訂正しろ。カノン君をカグダなんて呼ぶな、二度と。
お嬢様。
語るな人間が。とっとと終わらせよう。何しろまだまだ第二の番。互いの尊厳を認め合う寄り添いし二人を今こそ生贄に捧げよ。さあさあおいでなさい。罪を許しなさい。煉獄の七杭が一つ。色欲。
The witch summoned her furniture with a mixture of laughter and anger on her face.
色欲のアスモデウス。
Hello. What? Excuse me, wait, what?
ここに。
茶番は飽きた。第二の番を速やかに遂行せよ。わらわに瞬きを三つも許すな。
仰せのままに。
また妙なのが出やがったぜ。
It took Ken less than an instant to understand. That goat face from a second ago had been nothing more than a pawn to the witch. However, this newly summoned furniture was a game piece with a vastly different value.
素敵な獲物に恵まれるなんて、なんて幸運なのかしら。
Excuse me, what? I'm doing this for research.
怯えてる？かわいい。
来い。魔女の家具。お前には殺されない。
私の姿を追うこともできないノロマのくせに生きがって行くわよ。ねえねえ、どこがいい？
Nowhere near below the belt, please. I need to keep that safe.
どこを貫いてほしい？
Again, nowhere below the belt.
お答えなさいよ、かわいい子。あなたの好きなところを思いっきり貫いてあげる。
You might want to answer now before she just picks anywhere random.
さあさ
Oh,
あ、
shit.
お答えなさいよ、かわいい子。
僕を可愛いと言うな。
Oh, damn, getting flustered. Alright. Hell yeah.
行くわよ、ノルマ。
Oh, well, that's better.
さあ追ってごらん、その節穴で。
Rude. Bye, Cannon.
お嬢様。
Oh, no, Jessica was first. Okay.
目では追えなかったけどよ。
How is she still talking?
読みは当てたぜ。ざまあ見やがれ。
Ganon's back had been the target, but Jessica had predicted it. She'd predicted that the witch's target would be the complete opposite of fair and honest, his back. But she had no way to block it. She hadn't planned on it being some act of self-sacrifice. She just couldn't think of any other way to protect Ganon's back. So, she could do nothing but block it with her own back. The furniture of the witch, which had changed its form into a demon's stake, had buried it deep into Jessica's back. It was an obviously fatal wound that reached as far as her lungs. Oh, well, yeah, you're done for. When she saw this, the witch let out a loud, evil laugh, because it had hit where the witch had predicted. Everything was as the witch had predicted.
どうしたカノン？ジェシカお嬢様はお前より先には殺されなかったんじゃないのか？そうそう、それその顔よ。お前のその顔が見たかった。楽しんだ、実に十分。もうよい、死ね死ね、笑わせろ。さあさあおいでなさい。罪を許しなさい。煉獄の七杭が一つ。ふんど。
Oh, what's Wrath gonna look like?
フンドのサタン。
Okay, apparently they're all women and, doing this for research.
ここに。
その獲物はお前のものだ。今すぐ食らって、こやつの舞台に幕を下ろしてやれ。人ならば交番とも言おうが、家具のお前の場合は、大道具係が舞台裏に運び出すといったところか。
僕はもう家具じゃない。そしてそれを二度と疑わない。
なーに？
Research.
あんたまた私に殺されちゃうの？あんたの胸、温かくて本当に貫くと気持ちがいいのよ。
Oh, well, damn.
さあ、また味合わせて。
Excuse me, wait, what?
あなたの温かい胸の中で、熱い熱い血潮で、私を思いっきり気持ちよくして。
Jesus Christ, are you sure you're not the one that's, you know, seven deadly sin of lust? What the fuck? Not acting like Wrath at all. There was no way to block it. The sound of the woodpecker filled the entire room. And before he could blink, it was already right in the center of his chest. When you take a piece in chess, the rules say that it's impossible for your opponent's piece to defend itself. So this was an obvious result, in accordance with the rules. Kanon landed on his knees, and he apologized. Not to the witch, and not to Milady. He apologized to Jessica.
ごめん。守りきれなかった。
気にしないで。かっこよかったよ。
Kanon finally fell over. He landed next to Jessica, and the two lay there like the constellation Gemini.
カノン君はさ、もう家具じゃないよ。
はい。それに気づくのが遅すぎた。
君の本当の名前聞きたかった。
僕の本当の名前は
In his last moments, Kanon wanted to tell her his real name, but Jessica had already fallen into a sleep from which she could never wake. So, Kennon's real name, which he had protected until today. In the end, he couldn't tell it to Jessica.
僕は人間にな
Those were the last words Cannon left behind.
Kagu 100年を経ようと家具は家具よ。捨てるときに家具のために墓穴を掘るバカがどこにいる？家具は叩き割って薪にして、後には灰しか残らぬわ。そういうことよ。家具に刻める墓碑などない。貴様は死ねばこれ以上の屈辱を受けることがないと信じてるようだが、それは甘いぞ。死者を恥ずかしめるというのがどういうものか。
After taking a puff from her pipe, the witch breathed the smoke at Kennon's corpse. Wait, what? When she did, Kennon's corpse softly floated into the air and disappeared as though it had been eaten by a mouth in empty space. The witch played dirty until the very end. The corpses of the pair who managed to understand each other in the end were not even permitted to be close. If someone had been watching, they would probably say mournfully, "So this is what you meant by disgracing the dead." However, Beatrice was far crueler than that. The reason for that would soon become apparent. Holy fuck. This episode was way beyond what I was expecting. Jesus Christ. Oh, we went back in time. Fantastic. Son of a bitch. Alrighty then. Well, I am actually going to go ahead and you shut up, Kinzo. Shut up, Kinzo, whatever the fuck your name is. Shut the fuck up. What the hell? Why is there? What the hell? That was weird. Why did it? What? Huh. Anyway, I am going to go ahead and end it here for now. So, that was quite something. That was quite something indeed. Well, I'm happy to have some things as research purposes. Oh, God damn it. Joking aside, I really hoped you all enjoyed this as much as I did. That was actually fucking amazing. A little cringy here and there, but overall, fucking fantastic. That was very unexpected. What the fuck was that? Oh my god. My mind is still blown, but yeah, if you enjoyed this video as much as I did, please absolutely leave a like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because there will be more Umineko and Higurashi soon. So stay tuned for that. And until next time, please everybody, as a reminder, stay sinful, folks.